And last but not least, seamless network integration features. So our routers have all kinds of ways to integrate with existing networks so that, again, even in those private network scenarios, you're able to bring in a packet level SD-WAN solution that is really easy to deploy and really not threatening to the customer. Customers really don't want to change up their whole network just to deploy some new technology. They just want to make their existing system work better is how they see it often. And so with our different integration features in our router, we're able to achieve that really clean, really seamless integration with existing networks so that you can give them those benefits without scaring them away with a whole bunch of extra work. Last but not least, we'll talk about network integration. So if we look at our network, our router, there's a few different tools we've got here to make integrating Peplink into existing networks really easy. So first up is our drop-in mode. So drop-in mode has been a Peplink feature from day one, and that's our ability to put the router into a transparent bridge mode. And so the router is going to just take the traffic in from the Ethernet WAN and bridge it through to the Ethernet LAN. And it can either use a public IP in that range or a private IP if it's an MPLS network. But it's gonna be a member of that existing network, but again in a transparent bridge mode. So it's just going to pass traffic through, so the existing firewalls aren't going to really realize that that device is participating, and all your security policies are going to still be valid. If we look under network settings, you can see right here we've got, I clicked on the wrong button, drop-in mode. So we just went to our untagged LAN. We're going to enable drop-in mode. And so we're going to say we want to bridge Ethernet 1 . So again, if you've got an MPLS deployment, you can put the Peplink in between that carrier provided MPLS router or handoff and your existing site firewall. Or maybe you just have a switch. Maybe there isn't any firewalling at each branch, depending on how your network's laid out. But in any case, you can just put this device in line, and then we're able to actually inject the bandwidth either through speed fusion or load balancing for those connections on that pass-through LAN. And we're also able to have our own VLANs that maybe didn't exist before. So again, you can run additional services like cameras or phones that maybe weren't present in the original network. Those devices can use network address translation so that they're still able to utilize all that speed fusion capability on the outbound traffic. So drop-in mode makes it really easy to integrate with existing deployments, public or private networks. The other thing we see people do is use our different routing protocol support to integrate speed fusion endpoints with the existing network. So you can use OSPF to connect to an enterprise router, and then you can choose which networks to share from the speed fusion side to the other OSPF router that's already on site. So you can share all the remote networks if you want, or if there's specific networks you want to advertise and others you don't, you can choose which networks get advertised upstream to those peer routers that you're talking to. So again, you can embed this Peplink into an existing network, peer it up with an existing router, and so that makes talking between a speed fusion Peplink site and a legacy site without speed fusion or Peplink really seamless. We've also got BGP support. So same concept, just different routing protocol. And for those of you that have been watching over the years, our BGP support is growing. So we're getting a lot more features on here. Every firmware version, we're adding more and more to our BGP capabilities. So if you didn't see something there before, take another look, because firmware 810 just came out, and there's, again, new features like BFD included in our BGP stack.